Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz Reforged. We are now on Ultra Test 3. That's right, we're on the third stage of this. So, what has changed? What has changed? So, for starters, crew skills have came back into Reforged. That means commanders have now been removed. Again, this is a test, so a lot of these things, commanders could come back, or who knows what will happen in the future. Maybe the commanders will come back as only cosmetic. You'll get to see them with your tank, but they will probably not have any, or they won't affect your crew skills, because crew skills did come back. So I believe if we go to upgrades, and we go here, so yes, crew perks are back. So all your original skills that you had on World Tanks Blitz, they are now transferred into Reforged. So, again, commanders are no longer in Ultra Test 3. But again, things are always subject to change because this is only a test. This is not an official version of the game yet. So, we'll see in the next upcoming month, or next 2 months, to see if there's going to be Ultra Test 4. Still, things are in development, so expect things to always change. Again, this is not final. This is just how it is. For starters, I mean, everything is still definitely getting better. The graphics are, I think they've definitely improved. The smoothness of the game has definitely gotten better. It is just overall, I think Reforged is just becoming a lot more better than it was from Ultra Test 1. Alright, you know what? Just to, let's get this going. Let's do my usual 2 battles, and we can keep going. I'll play the Horai Type 2. This one has the, I think it's a 150mm gun on World Tanks Blitz. But however, this one has the long gun from the Horai Type 3. I kind of hope they keep it like this. I hope they do. It looks very interesting. But anyway, nonetheless, let's go. For players that are just hopping on to Reforged, there is a quest where you have to do 30 battles. If you do 30 battles, there will be in-game reward that you will receive on World Tanks Blitz. Not Reforged, just the current version we have out. I did my 30 battles already, so I hopefully should get my reward pretty soon. There's a couple bugs I've noticed. Apparently, when in battle, you hear the other modules from, like... Yeah, so I'll probably... So, because I broke his track, I'll probably... Yeah, see? I heard it repair. So, I'm not really too sure what's with that. I mean, it's not anything that would affect gameplay, but it's definitely interesting hearing other modules get broken, not my own. You'll hear tracks, you'll hear fire. Yeah, it's all very interesting. A new feature that I did definitely notice is that if an enemy tank hits you, your tank does rock a little bit. So maybe I can get a tank to hit me. You only get to see it when you're in sniper view, though. So maybe if a tank hits me, I can, you guys can see that. See? Yep, see? A little bit of a rock there. So even if it's a hit or ricochet, you will definitely still feel a little bit of a rock. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. And now also, I do like to talk. However, there is more players this time than bots. However, that being said, unlike this T11 only 5 player, he is AFK. No matter where you go, you can't escape AFK players. Not even in Reforged. You'll still find them. There we go. Target destroyed. As you can see, and here, there is a new soundtrack for defeat and for when you win a battle. I've noticed that they have also or sorry, I guess I said also 2 times. My bad. I have noticed that when you, oh sorry, hold on. I had the thought there. It was percolating, and then it left. While in battle, I have noticed that there is a new in-game soundtrack. I do like it quite a bit. I hope they do release new variations of it, but it is definitely... I do like a good soundtrack whenever I'm playing a game. So, that is very good. That is very, very good. Okay, so another... I want to play the WZ111 1G Fantan. I think we'll be able to see it. I'll just move over to the sand. So I'll move the camera a little bit more closer. So I believe, yeah, so the idler, sorry, or the sprocket wheel is moving in the proper direction it's supposed to, but I do believe the tracks are just not moving in the right direction. So hopefully that is something that will be fixed eventually. There is nothing, like, again, this doesn't affect gameplay, but just something I noticed while I was playing this tank. And maybe other vehicles have that little bug too, but for the most part, again, this doesn't affect gameplay or anything. It's just a little something I noticed. Alright, let's see if I can pop a shot on some of our targets over here. We'll get into position. We are going up against mainly bots. The Progetto 46, however, is a player. There he is. He's driving out into the open. He is in cover, I think. Can I put a shot? Oh, and I'm spotted now. Okay. Oh, that's why. Hello. Deal with that. Hello. There we are. High explosive damage. There we go. Switch to high explosive. Do a lot more damage to him. That way we can get rid of him a lot more sooner. Okay. Chieftain. Hello, good sir. Yikes, Panther. Now I know, unless the bot is going to try to detect me. Maybe not in this case, but I'll put one shot right there. Yeah. Okay. So is the Progetto still alive? Yes, he is. Oh. There we go. GG, good sir. Chieftain. 160 meters. Fire! There we go. And right on the engine bay. There we go. Good shot. Firing again. Good hit. Put a shot on the Yagd Panther 2 once he drives out. There we go. Ammo rack crit. We're losing some people. Oh, Chieftain, hello. What? Overall, I love the PBR the tanks have and the new PBRs for the maps. It just looks a whole lot better than regular Blitz. I'd rather play Reforged at this point. I know some people may not like this, or like me saying it, but if Reforged is going to get better, people need to give feedback. And I understand there are some people out there that may not like Reforged that much. However, there are people out there, such as myself, that really does want Reforged to keep going and progressing. World of Tanks Blitz is a game that I have been playing for 10 years. Well, almost coming to 12 in next year of June. My account is 11 years old. I've been playing this game for a very long time. And many other people too have been playing this game for quite a while. I want Reforged to flourish. I want it to keep continuing on for the next years to come. In order to do so, Players need to be testing the game to find issues that can eventually be fixed in other tests. In Ultra Test 2, during a live stream, I sent a message during a live stream and I got a response. And I asked them, will this issue with ghost shells be fixed in UT3? And they said, yes, it is something they're aware about and they will be trying to fix it. And that was in UT2 when it wasn't very well known. In UT3, I have noticed that this issue has been almost coming in every battle. It didn't happen this time when I was recording, but for the last few battles in Reforged before this recording, I have noticed that almost every battle I was going into, it was happening. So that's why I sent that message to the Discord feedback saying, hey, this is an issue I've noticed, and I'm curious about if anyone else has noticed this. Now, again, Ason, he has to go and respond about, hey, you have a really low-end device. I don't think I should be going into every battle and having to deal with this issue. Mr. Ason, I mean, if you want, I get it, you care about the game, but you cannot be going around and just policing everyone. And again, I understand there are people that may not like Reforged, but there are people that care about this game. And every little bit of crucial feedback matters, because there are people that really care about the future of this game. And if you're going to be going around and policing people what they can and cannot say, then how is this game going to be getting better? Like, if you are sitting at your desk just waiting for someone to respond, and you're like, no, that's wrong, no, that's wrong, no, that's wrong. Like, what? Like, how is Reforged going to get better? I don't think my computer is the issue. I think this is just an issue with some mechanical, maybe some in-game mechanics. Again, I'm not a technical wizard about these things, and I know I'm not. But again, I don't need to be going into a battle, or I shouldn't be going into a battle and having to deal with these ghost shells every time. I know in World Tanks Blitz, it has happened, but it's like very rare that it does. I don't think it's the server. I don't think this should be an issue that should be reoccurring. In Ultra Test 3, this is something that has happened more often than Ultra Test 2. But we don't need to be going up against people. We can be sharing crucial thoughts as we should be together on this and making Reforged better. We don't need to be policing people. We can be a team. We can be team members here. I don't want to be ranting too much, but that's just me. I care about Reforged. I care about World Tanks Blitz. Again, this is a game I've been playing for a long time. I want Reforged to be better. I care about it. I really do. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts with it. I try not to get myself too focused on the Discord chat, but I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, hey, like, this is what's going on. I'm just curious. But then we have Ason who goes in all the time and has to say something against you. All I'm doing is just sharing my feedback about what I've seen. I'm not bashing the game. I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm just reporting what I've seen in the game. And hopefully it comes to the attention to be fixed in the future. And I get it. This is a test. This isn't the official game. But still, like, if these are things that are not being brought up, how is it going to be fixed in the future? And I feel like I have to keep repeating myself. This is an issue I've noticed in Ultra Test 2. It wasn't as bad, but in Ultra Test 3, it's definitely a lot more. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, I hope you guys do like this video. I'm sorry for ranting, but I'm just saying I really do want Reforged to be a great game in the future. It's getting better. Ultra Test 3 is a whole lot better than the previous ones. Next video, I think I'll go through the sets, maybe explain a little bit of the progression. But yeah, this is just something I wanted to make for you guys, a little bit of a rant, but yeah. I hope you guys take care, stay well, be well, and have a great one. Peace out.